Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to MATCHFIT Entertainment's official coverage of. Hang on as I shuffle through my paperwork here. I should know what this is. Of course, we know what this is. This is Thursday night, and that means it is friggin' Asrnz's GT Series, 2025 GT Series. Mind you, ladies and gentlemen, GT2s and GT3s pipped together throughout the series. It has been awesome so far. Obviously, we've got to thank the sponsors. Race Command, obviously, bringing us a silky smooth service as always, and MATCHFIT Entertainment for bringing it to you live on the interwebs via YouTube. It is the Asrnz 2025 GT Series. It is round 8. I hope I got that right. And we're at Zandvoort. I'm Davo. Normally I'd have J-Man by my side, but tonight, once again, we have none other than Steve Wilton, Farmer. My friend, how are you doing tonight?
Thanks, Davo. Yeah, good to be here. Welcome, viewers. Thanks for having me, mate.
Always welcome.
You know, look, after last week's antics, I do. I will behave. I will behave tonight. A little bit of feedback from the punters there. Farmer, don't forget. There's racing on screen. Yes.
So, there's just no apologies actually for last week. I note in that statement, but a caveat on tonight that you might behave yourself a little bit better. Well, I'll tell you what, I don't actually care what the punters say. I had a freaking ball, as you and I always do when we get together in the booth on the mics, mate. So, yeah, don't stop what you're doing, mate. You do you. And we are going to get cracking. Look, boys and girls out in qualifying at the moment here at Zandvoort tonight. Farmer, oh God, I am very ill prepared here tonight. Not even sure what the format for the race is tonight. I'm suspecting it's another triple.
Okay, super sprint. Yeah, it is.
Another triple thing going on.
Another triple thing going on tonight. Yeah, Zandvoort.
Awesome.
Punters on track. Davo, the boys are just coming around to start their hot lap qualifying, I believe.
Hot lap qualifying, mouthful. There you go. Kenny Simpson in the 68 CQ Steel Industries Mustang, just sitting in the sand after finishing his lap there. Winner of the best skin car, just quietly. In the series, and rightly so. Fantastic looking car, skinned by none other than the man sitting right beside me here. So don't tell me this is rigged. But no, awesome work. As we can see, the team's coming across pretty sharply and swiftly. Perko, one of the last cars out on the track, and is Lee Perkins as well. Fotado, should I say, and Perko. Still rolling around for. Look, everybody's done except for bloody Perko and Fotado.
Yeah, so, true, mate.
Okay.
Couple of boys there leaving it till the last minute there.
Just what do you think they're doing? Sizing up the competition, or they're just freaking late?
Yeah, I think they're just looking for a bit of clear track, mate.
Fair call.
You know, there's no hurry. You've only got to get one lap in, so.
True.
Just looking at the leaderboard so far with Webley on pole, I haven't really, like yourself, Dave, had a lot of interaction with the boys prior to this, but Sean Brummelcombe in the GT2 car in P2.
Yep.
We know that Willie Baker, Damien Jones, Aaron Enright, GT3 runners, Steve Melling in P6.
Yep.
But just wait and see, like you say, where Shane and Perko come in, because you know these guys are heavy hitters. They'll be up there.
Definitely, obviously Shane in particular, sitting up towards the pointy end of the championship. But Perko definitely no slouch. Their Farmer Yeah, no
Shane
slash
is
at all.
at the very, very sharp, pointy end of the championship, actually, mate. So you
Yeah,
don't get much
no.
pointier than where he is sitting in this championship. So yeah, no, he's had a great series so far.
As he rounds the final corner, and where does that car land? In second behind Brandon Webley's big bad Mustang. So nice work from Faraday. Let's get back down to where did Perko land actually there? Oh, in fourth. There you go. Ah, well, there you go.
Wow, there you go.
Awesome stuff. Quickly, so Brandon Wembley, Shane Faraday, front row. Brimblecombe, Perkins, second row. Wally Baker, I think he was out for the last week or maybe even two. Mate, straight back up to speed. Sitting in the third row, top of the third row. In fifth, Damien Jones, no surprise. In sixth, Aaron Enright, Steve Melling, Neville Shields, and Kenny Simpson rounding out that top. Few other drivers there. We've got Danny Green, Phil Turner, Joe Grimar, Lily Glass, and Mr. Rando rounding out 50-car grid here tonight. Farmer, and what a fantastic looking grid it is. Zandvoort, Farmer. Are you a fan?
I am. I am a fan of Zandvoort, Davo. Yes, I do have some fond memories here, and look, I promise not to talk about it, but the memory that comes to mind was J-Man. J-Man was going for the Triple Crown at Zandvoort many years ago, and it still burns him to the day. And I managed to defend him in the final round to deny him of that three-peat on the night, and just holds a special memory in my heart, mate. It really does.
So, no surprise, ladies and gentlemen, that we are again reminiscing about Triple Crown exploits.
Which I promise I wouldn't.
Well, you didn't promise me.
No, look, it's a good track. It's a great track, David. It's got some nice
track.
cambered corners on it. It's quite flowy, a little bit technical. I would have thought it was a GT3 track, but we've got a couple of GT2s up there in the mix. 3 of them in the top 10. So, bit of a mixed bag tonight. See what happens.
Yeah, well,
P3, mate. We know that thing's hot off the line. So he's on the inside. He's on the inside in row 2. Anything could happen.
Anything could happen. Anything could happen
with that Audi.
Absolutely.
Yes.
We've got a whole bunch of stuff obviously going on, and we got to look forward to Imola next week. But look, and let me see if I can bring this up without actually giving it away. I probably can't. There you go. I didn't. There you go. We got the cryptic crossword going on, ladies and gentlemen. I do it every week. I give you a quick flash of what the question is.
Quick flash.
Before I take it away, because I'm just a retard. And I never get it right. But there you go. It'll be the number 8 in the cryptic questions. As we slowly fill out this cryptic crossword, we are going to give away $100 to anybody that, can finish off, I suppose, the last 2 clues. It's probably starting to get easier and easier as the weeks go on.
Well,
I would have thought.
I'm looking at it, Dave, thinking, I don't even know what would go in there.
Well, I tell you what, I didn't create it. I don't know what I just get given them in the afternoon and go, this is it, Davo. Smash it up there and click this button when the answer comes in. But
look, someone's fired in there. Philantoon's fired in the answer, though. The 8th clue of the night, Davo, and I think he's hit the money.
I think he's hit the money straight away, and we don't need to even reveal it. But let us let the rest of the viewing public hang there, Phil. But I think just quietly you might have that one there. Just quickly before these guys start, Farmer. They're going to go through their formation lap. Let's get to the points quickly. Do you have that graphic in front of you, my friend?
Absolutely do, Davo. After 7 rounds so far, obviously this is round 8. Top of the table, we have Shane Farrell. Quite a commanding lead, actually. He's nearly 100 points clear of second place Sean Brimelcombe. We've got Maverick, Phil Antoon in P3, who's not here tonight, leaving the door open for Nev Shields in P4, followed by Perkins, Damien Jones, Aaron Enright, Steve Melling, Brendan Webley, and Phil Turner in the 10.
So
that's
top 10.
About as much as I've got there, Davo.
No, that's okay. That's okay. In 11th, we got
10, mate.
We got Greeny, Fraser in 12th, Simpson, Glass, Rando, Grimmer, Jordan Moss, who is not here as well tonight. This guy, Steve Wilton, in 18th.
Yes.
Wally Baker in 19th after work commitments has taken him away for a few rounds, so he's back in the order a little bit. And John McDonald, who is also an intermittent competitor. Old JB there. And then we got a couple of randoms down the back, some intermittent competitors in the series down to about 25th there, the likes of MT, who I don't even know who MT is, Steve Rees, Danny Kim, the infamous T-Fam, and I'll just try and shut my bird up there, and Timmy Nash. So, there we go. Yes. Guys, I think we've covered everything. I think we've covered all of that.
We have, except that I think just noticing that I'm in P18 in this championship. If J-Man hadn't asked me to step in here for the last gazillion weeks in a row,
yeah,
certainly be top 5. He's certainly be top 5 in this championship.
You know it. So, you know it. Yeah. You and I know it both. As we see the field starting to circulate around. Actually, who was back? Let me back. Let's just go back there. Where is Brimelcombe? Not Brimelcombe, Webley. So Webley's back in 9th. And he's sitting number 1 pole position tonight.
1. Yeah.
Couple of Giga races here, side by side on the front row. Splattering of Gigas throughout the field, actually. A bit like my passengers going down there. Excuse me while I talk with my mouth full. But we're about to go green, Farmer. Let's get some camera action. Welcome aboard, everybody. All our regulars, thank you so much for joining in. Fire us a message in the chat box. You have joined us again here on a Thursday night for MATCHFIT Entertainment's official coverage of Asrnz's 2025 GT Series. We're about to go green on race 1, round 8 here at Zandvoort. This will be good. Zandvoort is always a cracker to watch, and straight away, look at the Gigas. Just shut that door on Brimelcombe there. Perko looking for a bit of a gain outside there. Sneaky little move from the boys up the front there. Shut the Audi down. They will be, I no doubt, working together here, trying to keep the GT2 Audi at bay. Another GT2 Audi is Jacques, who has had a clean start as well, and looking to hunt down, I think that's Perko there, and then Wally Baker. So, Perko's already lost the position to Baker, so Baker, nice start from Baker. Sneaking past Perko. Good clean start, actually, from the boy.
Good clean start, and it just seemed the GT2 Audi of Sean there trying to go down the middle of those two on the front row, and they quickly put that to rest, didn't they? As we went into one.
Oh yeah, it's just the slightest
room there.
The slightest little bit of pinch between those two cars, just to make that gap a little bit skinnier than a GT2 Audi, and Sean thought better, got out of that little run there. Now he has Baker, actually another one of the Giga drivers, just tucked in behind him there. So these guys, good team effort from these boys. Baker running a little bit wide there, just in the back of shot there, which will put him vulnerable to Perkins actually down the straight here, no doubt. Let's get some action down on the trackside here. Baker covering into one. After that little bit of late exit on the final corner there, made him a little bit vulnerable. It's actually the second to final corner, Farmer. That one at the bottom of the hill there before they run up into that final corner really does affect their run, doesn't it? And that it's actually a tricky little corner, that. So
yeah, it is a little tricky corner, that one, Davo, like you say. You've got to commit to that. It gives you a good run around the final turn, and then it leads on to the straight. But a nice, tidy opening lap from the whole field. It's great to see.
Absolutely. And look, one to mention, it's got to be Jacques just holding down that sixth position, watching Perko and Wally Baker exchange positions. Now, look at Baker, actually. Let's just get up into the Baker's car. He was very close to the back of Brimblecombe there. So Brimblecombe, Audi. Let's see if we can get a bit of vision on that. I'm not sure whether Brimblecombe went a little bit deep there, but those guys very close together. But then again,
going on there, Davo.
I got a total disconnection on my freaking ODS there. It just like literally.
No, we're running. We're rolling.
We're back, ladies.
We're rolling. Like you say, just the GT3, the nature of the track, I would have thought likewise. GT3 track.
Yeah.
All day long.
It's just all corners. It's just all corners, isn't it? I mean,
mid corner speed's crucial through here. So
yeah, and I suppose that's where the GT3 does have it over the twos. There is a nice, healthy run up out of the final corner and onto the start-finish straight, but that's pretty well it, isn't it? It's the only piece of straight road, and that's where the twos definitely shine. So tricky stuff.
Yeah, I guess just from what I noted, the couple of rounds I have done, is the GT2 really punches out of the tight hairpins, Davo. So those really, there's a couple of slow corners on here. They'll honk out of there, but I can't see them really performing around the rest of the track very well, mate. Yeah.
No, definitely not. So let's look at the leaders. Shane Frodeau, Brandon Webley.
So Shane Frodeau, did we miss a lead change there?
We must have missed a lead change. Let's just see if we can go back. No, he's already done it there, so.
Possible mistake there from Webley then up front.
Quite possibly. So, positions as they stand. Shane Frodeau, Brandon Webley, Sean Brimblecombe, the usual suspects there. Wally Baker back and showing some good form, sitting in fourth position. Larry Perkins, always Mr. Consistent, in fifth. Damien Jones, again, another consistent driver, and always featuring in the mid-pack, or the top end of the mid-pack, really, keeping the leaders busy, as always, in sixth position. Aaron Enright, which we eyes on here soon enough, but Aaron Enright in seventh, Neb Shields in eighth, Steve Melling in ninth, Kenny Simpson in 10th in that gorgeous looking CQ Steel Industries number 68 Mustang. Stunning.
Absolutely outstanding. Yes.
From there on, we got Greeny, Rando, Turner, Grimmer, and Glass rounding out the 15th. Look, the farmer. Just look at it. I don't really need to give it any.
Is it the SJS stickers on the front that give it away, Davo? Is that...
I don't know. It's like a diamond. It's got so many beautiful facets to it.
It's actually millimetre perfect replica of its actual race car.
There you go.
That Kenny runs. So yeah.
There you go. So real life race up, dirt race up is Kenny Simpson. So and the car that looks fantastic. So stellar job. None other than Steve Wilton here by my side. course I'm going to say that. He's sitting right by. He's a big unit too, so I've got to just say that.
I do like a pile too, Dave.
I don't want him to
I won't hold
backhand,
that against you.
backhand me
Yeah.
if I say the wrong thing. Just checking out Webley on photo, but we really need to get back to have a look at this. And it's the same piece of circuit. Again, it's all these little switchbacks mid-circuit, sort of the middle sector of the track here, where Baker really gets that blue Giga Racer McLaren tucked up under the wing of the GT2 Audi, Red Bull Audi there, of Sean Brimelcombe. The rest of the lap, though, the Audi just looks like it walks away from...
It does. Brimelcombe, top speed 262 k's.
Look at this, though. Look at this.
You know, the fastest GT3 we've got on track is Webley at 259. Not too bad, but the guy with the pace down the straights is Damien Jones at 265k in his Audi. So.
Yeah, but it's not even just the top speeds. I think it's just how quick they get there, isn't it? You know, it's like they punch up to it very quickly.
That's true. They do.
And here, like this is a fantastic piece of this circuit here. This flip flop down through the dip, up and over the hill into this big banked parabolic style corner. Big right hand up, beautiful bit of the circuit. Got to be so committed to get it right. And that's where the Audi, it's almost like a curved straight. It gets its stretches the legs, but here it's just immediately, look at the GT3 cars.
Yeah.
Start to swarm the
Those
back of that Audi.
couple of corners straight on them.
Yep. So
But
tricky.
then it's see you later out of that little turn there again up the hill.
He's just got to hold him out here. Do well. Boys up the front. Knows he's got no measure for Frodo, the likes of Frodo and Webley. But he's got to keep these guys at bay to pick up that last step of the podium. Actually, look at
it's on at the front, Davo, isn't it? Yeah. Webley all over the back, and he's trying to go around the long way.
Teammates or not, I mean, these guys out of the same bunker. And
it's not over. There's 10 minutes of that still to come.
There's definitely no team orders here. These guys are here to race. Going back into the clutches. What happened there? We've got to get back and have a look at that. Here we go. Here it is. We've got the replay, start, finish line, and look at Wally Baker and Lee Perkins actually just going on in the background. But Brimelcombe just literally missed his mark. Runs deep into one, allows Baker, Perkins, and Jones. Tries to sneak back up on Jones there, a little tap on the back quarter. And now, who's got behind him there now? Enright and Shields has been on fire already this season. So, he wouldn't want to give too much, both to either Enright or Shields, to be honest, because they'll snap that up as we see Perno! Half slide into the chicane. He's got to defend now to the Audi.
Ooh, he does. He got away with that, Davo.
Oh, mate, can he hold it? Yeah, look at that. Hasn't it bunched this lot up, though? These five. So Baker now into third, but Perkins, Jones, Brimelcombe, Enright, Shields, they're all amongst. Brimelcombe right at the box.
Brimelcombe down the inside onto Jarks into one there.
I almost class these two as teammates because they're both running.
Yes.
Yeah. they're like sister cars. But
interesting little battle actually, Davo, because you've got Phil Antoon in P3 in the championship, who's not here tonight, leaving it wide open between Shields and Perko. There's only 1 point difference between those two drivers in the championship to take third overall honours, and you know, Perko's What is he? Two? Oh, Brummelcombe off, so that's one less that Aaron Enright has to worry about. Sorry, Nev. We need Nev.
Here we go. We're just going to get a little bit of a shot at this out of Enright's car here. And just watch the Bristlecombe car. Just gets a bit of aero wash off the back of Jones. Gets the bounce on that leading edge of the curbing there. And just pops the nose of that car off. Sends it into the sand. Keeps it together. Only loses one position out of that. So not a bad effort, actually, from Bristlecombe to keep that together. That could have been way worse. Oh, actually, look who's tagging onto the back of that field there. Shit, now we've got Malik in there. We've got Eddie Simpson in there as well. So all those guys, that whole top 10 up to pretty much Perko. Look at them. 7 cars in a row.
Yeah, actually, even Kenny Simpson's tagging onto the back of Malik there as well, isn't he?
Definitely on that as well. So all those guys running hot. Enright smack. Perko's probably breathing a sigh of relief he didn't turn that BMW back in the chicane the lap before. He is got the hammer down now. He's taken off. Gapped Jones. Bristlecombe. Just trying to reset, probably just refocus. Just got to keep the points tally ticking over. But he's definitely working hard for his position tonight.
Yeah, he definitely is. We're back in P7 there amongst what we would, I guess we would call our mid-pack runners there. Bristlecombe a little bit out of position to the norm that we've seen him so far in the championship. So it's good to see. I mean, is it good to see him struggle? I mean, that's kind of what I was going to say.
Well, yeah, look, just definitely he's working harder for it tonight. That's for sure. Quick mention in the chat box, Baker and Perkins. Yes, definitely close on times again tonight. Those guys always find themselves together on track, and now Perko cleared that group of cars. Looks like he's hunting down Baker. Not long to go though. 5 minutes. Look, quick fire stuff. There's
not long to go.
So,
not long to go. Webley's still hunting the back of Shane. He has not
and close.
Let him go from this, duration since we've seen these guys last 5 minutes ago. Nothing's changed. Pressure is still applying big time.
Definitely big time. But these guys racing their own race, and like we've mentioned already, both a couple of, out of the Gig Race stable, so there'll be much respect between the two drivers, but it's definitely gloves off. There's no team orders here. We've seen these guys touching guards already tonight, and a couple of changes of position. So, it's just, I think it's just get out there and get it done, guys, sort of attitude. Enright on Jones, pressuring Jones. In the Nespresso, purple Nespresso, unmistakable Nespresso car.
Unmistakable 10-minute skin job on that car, Davo. Yes. A last minute call there from Aaron to change to run the Mustang this season. And I mean, no, it's been a good call too. He's had some good solid results actually.
Look,
well happy with it in the shakedown round.
The car looks solid at the hands of Enright at the moment, and just again another one of those silent achievers. Just Mr. Consistency, as is Steve Mellon behind him. Some of these guys, they just sort of don't show up on the radar so much because they just keep it so clean, don't they, Farmer? So awesome.
Yeah, they do. They do, mate. They just turn up every week. They just go around and around. There or thereabouts. like you say, they don't particularly shine on our radar. Just Nev Shields applying the blowtorch in the back of Brimmelcomb's car.
Shieldsy has impressed.
Absolutely.
He has impressed.
To come into his own. What's happening up front there?
That's going on as well. So that is that's Enrod on Jones.
Yeah, Enrod was just having a good look around the outside of Jarks here, was he?
Yeah. We got both of those two little battles going on there. Obviously, Jones, Enright, Brimmelcombe, Shields, Webley and Fronado moved apart. So the closest cars on track, well, it's actually four. You know, it's basically broken up between Jones and Enright and Brimmelcombe and Shields. And look at this. Here we go. Run down the straight. GT2 versus GT3 doubled up, mind you. So Shieldsy chasing the Brimmelcombe car, the Audi, and Enright in the Mustang chasing the Audi of Shark. So, but a couple of different makes having a crack there, trying to chase down that beast of a thing. And these guys, again, racing so clean. We've seen a couple of unforced errors there from Brimmelcombe tonight, really pushing hard to try and keep that thing up the pointy end of the points board. Probably suffering for maybe just a little bit of extra exuberance tonight. And
and he just gets a little bit more exuberance, Davo.
And he does. As does Jones on the same corner just in front of him. So both those guys just getting a little bit of a wheel out on the grass there from Brimmelcombe. He's lucky to have pulled that thing back into check.
Very lucky.
That could have easily turned that car. Farmer, hot set of tyres. And working hard for it. Jones and Enright. Let's just get back to see what was going on there because it just flashed up on my Delta. So that was Enright right up beside Jones into the chicane. We just heard the leader on the final lap note, but this race isn't over. I suspect Simpson giving a little bit of pressure to Melling, but the Enright Jones battle not over. And look at Shieldsy, just gets another position and sneaks up there, and like right on the back of Enright already. So
he's got straight up there. He's got good pace there, Nev, tonight.
No muck. Let's give the boy a little bit of airtime. They don't get much. They were out in another postcode. So, but Shane Fronado and Brandon Webley, first and second, been running together pretty much the whole race so far.
Yeah, another postcode. These guys 14 seconds ahead of the rest of the field, Davo.
Yep, Wally Baker snuck himself into third position. Probably gifted a position. He was hanging around in that fourth and fifth. I think he was in fourth because Perko had qualified in fourth. Wally got him straight away in the first lap and has pretty much run away with him. Found himself in a clean bit of air, which is awesome. As we see Fronado across, Webley across, Baker coming across as well with Perkins. You can see Perkins coming. So he was chasing him the whole way, but going on in the background here.
Trying to go to the grass, gain a position there out of the final turn.
So Jarks just across the line, Enright, Brimmelcombe, Melling, Simpson, Greedy, Rando, Grimmer, Glass. Still in the back of the circuit. Turner also already finished in 15th position. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Shane Fronado, Brandon Webley, Wally Baker, Lee Perkins, Damien Jones, Aaron Enright, Nev Shields, Sean Brimmelcombe, Steve Melling and Kenny Simpson running at the top 10 out of 15 here tonight. Awesome opening race here at Zandvoort for round 4 in Asrnz's 2025 GT Series as we start to wind down as we lead up towards Christmas. What a great race. Thanks, Farmer. Thank you, viewers, for joining us. And let's have a quick intermission so I can catch my breath. Ladies and gentlemen, you have joined us once again here tonight for MATCHFIT Entertainment's official coverage of Asrnz 2025 GT Series. It's a Thursday night, so you know we're always here at Asrnz. It is round 8 of 10 rounds as we wind down to Christmas in Asrnz's GT Series, and it is round 8. It is at Zandvoort. We are rolling out. I think that's what the vision is on the cameras at the moment. Rolling out for Q2 Race 2. I'm Dave, right by my side. Tonight we have none other than Steve Wilson, aka Farmer. How are you doing, my friend?
Yeah, good. Thanks, Davo. Welcome back, viewers, for our second race of the night here at Asrnz. Glad to be here, mate. A little bit more awake tonight than I was last week.
That's okay. That's okay. We just, and by the time you get back to used to things, you'll be off again, and we won't see you for another few months.
This is it, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes. So,
yeah.
So awesome stuff, but always a pleasure to have you in the comms box here at MATCHFIT Entertainment as we see some of the boys and girls starting to roll out. Actually, we just had a pit lane vision there, so that was pretty boring. But let's go in. Who's been lively in the chat box the last couple of minutes in intermission is Damien Jones. So let's get eyes on Damien. It's a little chat box at the moment.
He's having a bit of smack talk in the chat box there. So let's see if our mate Damien Jones can
Damo
chuck it onto the couple of front rows of the grid here. Giving me a little bit of stick for being too asleep last week on the comms.
Look, he did okay in Q1 though, didn't he? I think he got that.
Didn't he?
Yeah, okay.
Average. Pretty average.
He might have been caught sleeping there a little bit in Q1. But look, let me not fuel that fire. Okay, but here he is as he just gets a bit of temp into those brakes and into those tyres before he wicks this thing up out of... I think this is the first car out on track by the looks of it. Maybe not.
I think you're right, mate.
But damn, that thing just looks punchy coming out of that final corner there. Wow. These things, a lot of attitude, just visually in the way the cars rotate and move around on the road. In the GT2 cars compared to the GT3s, that definitely a little bit more dynamic in the car to watch as a spectator or commentator here. So awesome. These cars are very, very cool to watch. Thank you, everyone. Again, I say this all the time. We really do thank our viewers for joining in and watching us live, whether you watch us live actually or you watch the playback after the fact. Always appreciate your support. Please flick us a little bit of a thumbs up on the side there, guys. Little thumbs up button, hit that one. And just to support, obviously, not only us here at MATCHFIT, but it helps these guys here at Asrnz. Support for everybody. So awesome stuff. Seen somebody just quickly hit the button there straight away. Appreciate that, guys.
It might have been me, Davo.
Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter, Steve. So awesome stuff. But look, just a good bit of support for everybody as we see Jones across the line, James, and look who's pipped him. Neville Shields there. Wow. Yes. There you go. Yeah. A few of the quick guys still in the pits, although we do see Webley out on track. He's not one of the quick guys, is he? Yeah, I think so. Steve Melling out on track. Shane Fottado on track. Kenny Simpson in the CQ Steel Industries Mustang out on track. What is Webley freaking doing? Going into the pits, doing a practice pit stop.
With a great time there, straight onto the pole for 35.
No surprise. Brindlecombe probably looking to make a bit of an amends for, or some amends. I don't know how you put all that together, but making amends for his race one efforts. Currently sitting in at 12, sneaks up into 6th there. So, yeah, definitely working hard for his pace tonight is Brindlecombe. Kenny across the line from into 9th.
Kenny the ninth. I saw Perko just whacked it on the front row there into P2.
Ouch!
Nice
Well,
35.7 from Perko.
where is Melling on track in the Mighty
Melling?
Yeah, Mighty
Melling on
Maserati.
track.
So he's
Webley on track. Yeah.
A mid-track, middle sector, and as is Webley. Kenny Simpson looks finished his lap. So Webley, Melling, last 2 cars out on the circuit. I think Melling.
We don't know if these guys are on their hot lap or on their out lap, do we, Davo?
Well, kind of, sort of not. These guys, well, they're showing red on my Delta, but because they haven't done a lap, so.
Pretty sure Webley's on his out lap, so
there you go, Melling.
Melling's fired a lap in. No.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
P8
for Melling.
And Webley.
I think you'll find Webley is just starting his lap now, mate. So this will be good to watch, actually.
We did see that car. Did see that car actually roll into the pits. I think it's almost like he went out, did a lap, pulled the thing into the pits. He's gone out again, done another lap, and then run his flyer. So I don't know how that works with his tyre allocation either, because just remembering there is limited tyre allocations for these cars, as is Asrnz. These guys always, Asrnz particularly, challenge the drivers with low tyre allocations, don't they, Farmer? And really keep these guys on their toes about how they manage that across the race weekend format. So awesome stuff. So it'd be interesting to see where that car comes out. Obviously, short, sweet races here tonight with the Super Sprint again. Super Sprint format, triple races, triple 20s, are they? I think they are. No, yes. Yes. Just say yes. Davo.
Yes, Davo. 20 sounds good.
20 sounds good. 15
Here we go.
Cars on track. Webley.
Where are we going?
Where's he going to land? Oh, bam.
Oh, boom. Oh, mate. Not just by a little bit. 8 tenths quicker than P2. 8 tenths.
My days.
You may as well call it a second.
Pretty much.
That won't make Shane feel very good.
So Shane will be clearly looking again for a little mistake freaking from Brandon up to pointy end. We did see those. Well, we didn't actually catch it on stream, but we did see Shane. It was the same front row as last race, but we did see Shane sneak up into the position 1 pretty early in the race. And what happened down the back here? Perko was in 4th and Baker was in 5th last race. So that has changed somewhat with Baker not qualifying. Jones has snuck up and split those two up. So it'd be interesting to see. That will be an interesting little battle actually between Shieldsy. Oh, that's Shields. So it's Perkins in 3rd, Shieldsy in 4th, Jones. Oh, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Brandon Webley, Shane Frodenow, Lee Perkins, Neville Shields, Damien Jones, Wally Baker, Aaron Enright, Sean Brindlecombe, Steve Melling, and Mr. Rando rounding out. Look, there's the points, championship points as we stand after last week at Brands Hatch, I think it was. Awesome stuff. we're gonna give away some. We're gonna just throw
Not to
this
give
out.
away stuff.
We're
We
gonna
need to give away
we're
some
gonna
stuff,
give
David.
we're gonna give away
What
the
have we
next
got?
clue.
What have we got?
I think it already got. To be honest, I think
It already got.
I think
Yeah.
Phil got this like
Ah.
before anyway. But here it is. That is the cryptic question. Clue, should I say, to number 8, and Phil called it way back, right at the beginning of the stream. As soon as he saw us bring the graphic up, he called it, and we thought this would start to happen as we start to wind down towards the end of this. Number 9 will be next week. Where is number 9? There. And I think someone might even have called that out. I think if I look way back, we've got Stu Arrowsmith calling out number 9 as CPS, but with a question mark against 10. So,
Ah.
it's okay.
Oh, well done, Dave. I was wondering what the hell Stu was banging on about.
Yeah.
I thought he was saying, "Is there a CPS tonight?"
No.
But there you go. That's because I had Cat in there for number 9, and I was trying to work out how that was. How that was race related.
How is that relevant to what we're doing here? Good call,
Yeah.
well good.
Yeah, okay, well done, Stu, on number 9 there. So number 10.
So,
come on, I mean, any viewers out there want to give it a crack?
And look, we'll happily give away the $100 Davo dollars as soon as someone can answer that the questions and fill it out right to the end, and we will be giving $100 Davo dollars away, and maybe we might even just chuck in a free bloody MatchFit Entertainment media crew shirt to boot, but time will tell. Thanks for joining us again, ladies and gentlemen, here for what is the MatchFit Entertainment's official coverage of, I've got to get my names right here, Asrnz's 2025 GT Series. Nice one, Brandon. Just moving the apex cones there a little bit. He likes to take a bit of a tighter apex in that one. Yeah, look, thanks viewers, and thanks for all your support as usual. And stay tuned. We love giving stuff away, so just hang in there and stay tuned for the rest of the night. We see these boys starting to circulate here. And stay tuned to Asrnz. Stay tuned to everything. Asrnz. Get on the Discord. Links are in the description. Stay tuned to MatchFit Entertainment. We have big things coming. Our sister group, MatchFit Events, have big things coming in the future before Christmas. And as does Asrnz have some pretty cool stuff. I got a little bit of a whisper in the ear the other day about what they've got as an intermediate interim series between the end of this one and Christmas, and it sounds friggin' cool. So get down there and get joined up to Asrnz's Discord and find out what the hell's going on between now and Christmas, because it sounds pretty bloody exciting, ladies and gents. I'm sure they're going to announce that, I would say, next week or maybe the week after, and just to G everybody up, because it is pretty cool stuff coming soon. Please, if you like what you're seeing and you love Asrnz and MatchFit Entertainment, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, hit your notifications, tell your grandma, your brothers, your uncle, your sister, whoever will even freaking listen, to get involved and get over here and watch what we're doing and support these Aussie NZ communities, Aussie NNZ communities, and MatchFit Entertainment in here on the YouTubes. Thursday night means it's Asrnz. Race 2, round 8, Zandvoort. We're about to get a green light here. Brandon Webley, Shane Frodaday, Lee Perkins, Neb Shields. Watch that little battle. That Neb Shields, Baker, Perkins. Oh, and straight away, Brivelco, upper side. Damien Jones just takes Brindlecombe and Wally Baker. Immediately hunts Shields on the outside, gets done. Bam! 1, 2, 3, 2 corners from Brindlecombe. Oh, Baker into the back of Shields. Everybody looks like they might have survived that. Only just pretty in the background though. Baker regathers, slotted in between Jones and Enright now. Enright will not let up on the pressure, but crazy but clean start. Frodeau out in front. Now, okay, let me just... I've gone back to a 30-second replay, and we do have a little bit of a first lap, no bloody replay policy. I just thought we'd try and capture that. We didn't, because he must have got it done in the first 2 corners as we were watching all the other shenanigans going on behind it. But those boys already on their way with Frodeau past Webley immediately. Their farmer. Oh, look, let me take a breath. You talk for a moment.
Yeah, no, all good, Davo. You've got this, bud. But I was keeping an eye on the start formation as they came down to take the green.
Oh, okay.
And Shane very cunningly got the run off the start. We managed to go right round and get in from the outside into 2-1 of Baker. And a few raised eyebrows from the pit crew there on the wall as to how he managed to get that done. But great move there from Shane, and really just got one over his teammate there off the start. Up your game, Webley. Unfortunately, Shane got the better of that. Shane definitely got the better of the start that race.
Cheeky start. Yeah, and look, and you got to give it to Shane. He is well learned on these starts. He really is very calculated about the way he gets the business done, particularly in those first few corners. And starts a race well, does Shane. The car's not always set up for it, and quite often he delivers in those first few corners and then just gets the big shake on and gives a couple back. But let's see what happens here tonight. And did I just put the commentator's curse on him there? Just bounces off the rebel stamp, as Webley does in behind him there. These boys fighting it out already. You can see as we look over the rear wing of Frodeau's car, you can see Lee Perkins in the background. Actually in a little bit of clean air there before we see Brindlecombe's rocket ship Audi. Neville, and who's this? Jacques and Rando, and oh my God! Look at this lot. Baker and freaking Enright. The whole lot of
Baker's going down the inside of a lot of them.
He can't do that. Baker.
Yeah, whoa.
Whoa, that just got way out of hand very quickly there. We will sneak back and have a sneaky look at that.
I think Baker was going for about 3 or 4 of them there at one stage. He nearly pulled that off, Dave.
He nearly did pull that off without that contact on Jones there, which actually pinballed him back into freaking Enright, which pinballed him back the other way.
Yeah.
It got really messy really quick, but everybody seemed to have survived it there. I think Jones went down a position, or maybe 2. I think Shields and Enright snuck past Jones, but it's pretty much status quo, although Baker really suffering from his adventures there into one.
Down 7 spots from the starting position after all of that exchanges.
We know, and look, you and I both know Zandvoort, and T1, it just begs you to go deeper and deeper into it every freaking lap. It's got a really nice camber on it, and every lap you think, oh, geez, I could have just got that a little bit better. Yeah, right. You've got to get a little bit deeper. It sort of just begs you to do that, but there you go. G'day, Isaac. Thanks for joining us, mate. Good to see you tuning in here on a Thursday night to catch up on a little bit of Asrnz action And like I have mentioned multiple times tonight, we are watching Asrnz's 2025 GT Series. Yes, not GT2s, not GT3s, not GT4s, but it's the GT Series where they pip the GT2 and 3 cars together. And what an interesting bloody format it has been, and it has been super exciting for the last 7 rounds. This one is continuing to deliver as we got eyes on green. Let's get over the rear wing of green, because that is the CQ Steel Industries car of Kenny Simpson in the background. These guys going hard at it. Awesome stuff. Good close racing from the mid-pack as always, and we see it with all these local communities, you know, like the front guys. And we will just, let's pointy end here. Look, Frodo, bit of a gap on his teammate Webley, and Perko in clean air, Brimcombe in clean air. These guys just go out and they get out in front, they take off. That boring. The mid-pack is where it's at. Yeah.
That's right. Come on, get in amongst it.
So this is where it's happening. Shieldsy on Bristlecombe, J-Man, sorry.
J-Man. Yes, J-Man.
Yes, J-Man. Look at Shields.
Oh, Nev. Yeah. Oh, it was a good move too. I really thought he was going to get that done, Devo. Bristlecombe not having a bar of it.
Just how solid are those Audis? They're like built.
Checking. Yeah, I just wonder whether his passenger wing mirrors got smashed glass and he wasn't able to see that there. But
oh, bloody hell.
Oh, yeah, no, very defensive there. Bristlecombe not having a bar of that, and that was a great sort of effort there by Nev. Good pace in that old Aston, mate.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
It just, what he was driving there for a minute.
Yeah, no, and it just looked like he had it down there, and the thing was turning, but it just wouldn't pinch that last little bit into the apex there. And like I said, Bristlecombe defending, well, clearly defending the position to a certain extent. And yeah, guys, slightest bit of contact inside car always gets that, and we saw it with Baker only a couple of laps ago. That inside touch made it pinballs you straight back in the wrong direction. So it's the it's actually the inside car that usually comes off second best. But yeah, interesting stuff. As we still, what have we got cameras on here? Kenny Simpson. Let's get up the pointy end here.
There, nice. Kenny's got a nice little battle there following Greeny, but we know Kenny's not going to do anything stupid. Very solid racer. Webley very close to the back of Shane. You know, we saw this happen last race, mate. Is it going to change? What do you predict here, bud? Anything? Or is it just wow, we're going round and round in circles, you know?
Oh, up the pointy end.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit wow. I think it might be. Again, look, teammates, and so there's going to be some mad respect, obviously, between these two boys. Hey, both look at how close these guys are, like in pace. You know, like seriously, these guys are so close and so clean. Look. I think if Shane has the slightest of wriggles in that McLaren, Webley's just going to be just smashing it up the inside. He's going to make that happen. He will take advantage of it. But if it's all kept clean, I just can't see Webley really. Again, see there. So that little tiny error from Shane.
Yeah.
And Webley's right there, but doesn't contest it. It's got to be a bit bigger of a shake than that for Webley to, I think, try and take advantage here. I don't think there's any team orders, but, mate, look how close they are. They are closer than they were race one. So Webley's definitely got the eyes on here.
Shane's definitely looking at his mirrors there as you just see him, like he's taking the inside line down the straight. He's covering.
He is covering.
He's definitely covering.
So 2 closest cars on track as we speak. The next 2 are Nev Shields and Shaw Bristlecombe, and we will get a quick sneaky peek on what that looks like over the rear wing of whose car was that? Not the right one. That's still. Why does that keep going? Hang on. Let me try and fix it. We got Brimblecone's car, rear wing. Oh, okay, why is there no rear wing on Brimblecone's car? Maybe the Audi just doesn't have that camera.
Do you think he just took that camera off, Davo? Maybe just
I think so.
Ripping everything out weight-wise he can.
I think so.
Get that slightest bit of advantage.
Yes, bloody.
Let me see if I've got a...
Either way, we
You're right, Davo.
So we will still, we want to look at what's going on with this Brimblecone Shields battle. So we'll just stick on this for a little bit here. Farmer, obviously, Shane and Brandon up the front. A couple of 3 tenths apart, but Nev, Shields and Brimblecone pretty much the same. Back in 4th and 5th. Next 2 closest cars are Green and Sims. We were talking about this just a couple of laps ago. Farmer, very tidy stuff from both of these drivers. Both gentlemen drivers. And we wouldn't expect Kenny to be making a big lunge either, would we here?
No, Kenny will sit there and wait for the mistake, mate. It's that's the CQ steel way, bro.
That is. That's how they rock.
We don't want to put any other unnecessary scratches on that paint job that we don't need to.
It's funny. I think Ken, and I think we see this because there's a few boys that we see, yourself included, that are real life racers. And they do think about the way they go about their business a little bit differently when they've had to pay the bills themselves in real life. So
yes.
You can see the difference in the driving styles, and it can be a little bit more conservative, but also a little bit more aggressive in some cases. So it's interesting. Let's get back up the pointy end. Let's see where the gaps are. I'm not sure whether... my data.
Gaps opened up a little bit at the pointy end there. Shane just starting to just stretch out by a few car lengths.
Yeah.
Over Webley there for the lead, and
yeah.
Interesting to see Shane get the better of Webley. I could be wrong, but normally Webley, great pace.
Absolutely. I think my data software has actually totally crapped itself.
Yeah, well, I think I'm in the same boat as you, Davo, because my Webley car is highlighted 24/7.
Well, it's only showing 5 laps, but on the game screen we are clearly showing 8 laps in and 5 laps on our data. So we've had both of us have had a little bit of a hiccup. And
I've got the exact same scenario here, mate. It's not just you.
So it might explain why we're not able to access some of our camera angles, ladies and gentlemen. But what we will do is we will persist, at least for the next 6 minutes. Farmer, you might be able to just do a quick test with yours off stream and just see whether you can do a reconnect and get your stuff up to date, and then I shall do mine in the break, ladies and gentlemen. So it's just throwing our deltas out a little bit, which tells us what's going on track a little bit as well with the stuff we're not watching. So we just got to stay busy on the cameras and try and keep up with what's going on. But we can clearly see Frodo Webley out in front and still battling, but definitely not they weren't 3 tenths apart, but now we look back, they are. Lee Perkins in a huge gap of fresh air in 3rd place. Now he has got the primo position there. Probably doesn't have the pace to chase down. Clearly with only 5 minutes to go, chase down the 2 guys up the pointy end, but doesn't really have to worry about the 2 guys behind him if he keeps his nose clean. So he's just got to stay focused, don't look in the mirror, rip the bloody mirror off, Perko, throw it out the window, and just keep looking forward. Bristlecombe and Shields, another matter. They would clearly have to be the two closest cars on track at the moment. And Shieldsy, once again, really shining. The guy's been stellar this season. He's really stepped it up. And really showing some good form, man, putting some pressure on. So my software is doing funky stuff. How'd you go? Did you get yours to refire? And
no, it's got worse, Davo. I wouldn't lose what you've already got.
Okay, so we'll just...
It is not responding. My screen has actually gone completely blank. But I've got Perco. I can see Perco.
That's okay. Okay.
That's about as far as I've got. Sorry, mate.
No, that's okay. Thanks for doing the tester. You might have to just click on your game screen there and just see if you can change some cars around there. But Enright, in a bit of clean, fresh air in behind. So we just called through them there. Fronted our Webley, Perkins in clean air. Bristlecombe, Shields is the next battle. Then Enright, little bit. Oh, that is Bristlecombe actually.
Did you see Shields and Bristlecombe there, Davo, into one?
Okay, so we're just trying to pick up on a replay here.
That was the same move as they tried earlier on in the race, and Nev really he chucked his elbows out that time.
So I'm just... Oh, the replays aren't actually working properly either. So it looks like that has his position. It's with Shields going backwards, isn't it? There, by the looks of it. Is that right?
Bristlecombe going backwards. So Shields.
But Shields is now...
Exact same move. But Shields is behind the
He's behind Enright with Jark's right there as well. So what is going on? Like I said, our deltas and data is actually just gone a little bit kaput. It is affecting also our camera systems a little bit here, guys, so bear with us. Not a lot. We've only got a couple of minutes and a half to go, and that's Kenny Simpson in the CQ Steels Mustang, just getting off track. Greeny and Wally Baker keeping him honest there, but our data is literally just gone totally cactus. It has gone kaput, guys. So, and sometimes I don't even know whether what we're watching here is exactly right either.
I've got a shift and an arrow key, Davo, is all I've got left. I can still tell you that Shane is still leading the race. Webley is behind him. Perco's in 3. We've got Aaron Enright in P4.
Okay, because I can't call that. I can't call that from there down.
Nev in 5. Jark's behind him in P6. Stevo in 7. Kenny, Greeny, and then Wally Baker. So
there you go, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute left to run. Well, a little over 1 minute left to run here, and then we will try and reset this stuff. Give the hamsters a kick in the arse and a bit of a water and a feed.
They need a water.
Yeah, a bit of a water and a feed. If we don't drown the little buggers. And we'll try and fire all this stuff back up. Usually it's just the whole freaking stream dropping out, but tonight it's just our data systems playing up. We have the leader on the final lap. I can hear that in my ear.
That's great. That's good to know.
That is good to know. Who would that leader be? It would be Shane Fronado with Brandon Webley in tow, first and second respectively between those two. That position has not changed since turn 1, I suspect. So no surprise there. Perco, their farmer in the Looney Tunes, number 33 M4 BMW. Mr. Consistency in 3rd position. Who is next? Is it Bristlecombe? It's not. It's
my
just
data's not telling me it is. It's telling me that it's actually Aaron Enright in the Nespresso car.
Yeah, okay.
in P4, followed by Nev Shields in the
Followed by
Aston
Shield.
in P5. Yeah. Then Jarks, Thevo, Henny, Greeny, Wally Baker, and then Brimblecombe.
It's a vastly different pitch to what my leaderboard says
It's
on
not
my
what
software.
the leaderboard would say. Yeah, no, it's not at all.
But
Close, Davo,
actually,
like it's got the right
but
names on it.
on screen, in game, you can see clearly, ladies and gentlemen, that it is Lee Perkins, Aaron Enright, Neb Shields, Damien Jones, Steve Melling, Kenny Simpson, Danny Green, and
Shane's
Wally
just
Baker.
coming round the straight now to take the win there, Davo.
As he is, that is Willie and Perkins rounding the final corner. They're actually starting to look like they were getting up on a bit of lap traffic as well. Perko across the line, he'll be stoked with that third position there, Farmer. Aaron Wright is the next car we want to pick up. That is Nev Shields, hot in tow. Jones, Melling with Kenny Simpson, keeping him honest, and that is Greeny. Was that Greeny behind him? Then Wally Baker, who got tangled up early in the race. Brimblecombe. Oh, tough gig for Brimblecombe tonight. In 11th position. Then we got Rando, Glass, and a Grimmer. Glass and just finishing their final lap. Grimmer in another one of these stunning bloody dados here. But these guys down the back of the pack here who really haven't showed up on our radar, just kept out of trouble, nose is clean, and just circulated in some clean air. So awesome stuff from those guys. We are going to take an intermission, ladies and gentlemen. That was race 2 here, round 8 at Zandvoort in the Asrnz 2025 GT3 Series. We'll be back in a moment, see if we can get the hamsters back in the wheel and see what we can get going. Out of control, as we are always out of control. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to all the action here in the official coverage of it's MatchFit's streaming, Race Command providing service. It is Asrnz's 2025 GT Series. It is round out. It's race 3. I'm Davo, and right by my side is Farmer. Take over, Farmer. My brain is mush. We've just got our data we've just got our software fired up.
Okay. Yeah, no, welcome back, viewers. Welcome back to the third race of the night. Qualifying for the third race. We've just watched Brendan Webley put it on pole for the first two, only to lose the battle on track to Shane for the first two races of the night. So race 3, Davo. I'm probably thinking Webley will whack it on pole again. He has an outstanding one-pace lap.
He does.
And Shane with a bit of smack talk there in the chat box about how slow the Mustang is off the line. So
as he sits in the pits, just wait. Yeah. The McLaren's so quick off the line, he can sit in the pits till there's 2 minutes to go and then go out and do his qualifying lap. Go Shane.
Yeah.
Cheeky monkey. Our software, like control panel software, pretty much shut down about half race there. So, and we were a little bit all over the place there towards the end of the race. But it was pretty much business as usual. You know, these two guys we were just talking about, up the pointy end, followed by, I don't know. Well, it was a bit of a bloody mid-pack that was tipped on its head because I think Brimblecombe was getting beat up a little by Shieldsy. And there was a bit of toing and froing, I think, through that middle pack. And it was pretty awesome to watch from our end. But nothing you wouldn't normally see. Just good elbows out racing, I think, Farmer, I would call that.
Absolutely.
5 minutes left to go in qualifying, which really doesn't mean much at all because these guys only get one lap to qualify. It is very much a one lap shootout style qualifying session the Asrnz boys have put together for this GT series, and what a clever series it has been. It is round 8. This is race 3 here at Zandvoort in the 2025 Asrnz GT Series. But this GT Series, by putting the 2s and the 3, the GT2s and GT3s together with a few tweaks here and limited tyre sets over the weekend, is been a masterclass. It has been very exciting racing so far and continues to be, as we just see Brandon Webley run across the line and clearly put that thing on the top of the list. Most of the cars out on track now as we speak. Cameras on Steve Belling at the moment. That was Lee Perkins who got third position last race, just warming the tyres. And you see this just in that particular part of the circuit there where they come out of the chicane. They do a lot of warming before they punch it into that first of the double right-handers and get it up out into these across the start finish line. Last little warm up, and Perko really got that BMW pointing in nicely. Melling on the chase in the Maserati. Doesn't look as comfortable as he has done over the past couple of weeks in the Mazda here at Zandvoort, but you know, it's one of those sort of things with this sort of class of racing, particularly in the GT2s. It's a bit horses for courses stuff. Mazda, although a pretty good all-rounder, mind you. So, doing pretty well. Baker ended up putting himself in second position provisionally, in front of Jones, in front of Shields, Enright, and bloody Brimblecombe there, mind you. Green in 7th provisionally, Rando 8th, Mellick 9th, but the one to watch, I think, Farmer's got to be Shane Frodo, just to see where this car lands.
Car with
Actually,
him at the moment, mate. I'm just watching the wheel work there as he
Perko
complete
must be coming
sector
close.
2 there. So Perko is just
Coming into the final corner.
Close to coming through, aren't they, mate?
Yeah,
Perko around him with Steve
here we
Melling
go.
in tow.
See where Perko lands. Oh, that went high. That
Perko
is,
P2.
there you go.
35.6. Now, can we see Shane get into the 34s as he's just coming down the final straight now, Davo? P2 again for Shane. Where did Melling drop into, mate? Melling into the 10, so...
Yeah, no, it's very nice.
Status quo at the front, isn't it? Webley again for pole. Shane on the outside there. I wonder whether Webley might have thought about maybe the outside being a bit more desirable, as in, he's lost 2 from 2 from that inside line at the start in the last previous 2 races. But,
Look, it's a good, it's a relevant point. Like, it is a relevant point, and it'll be interesting to see as we roll into race 3 here. What if any defence is taken to the attack, the Whanano attack?
Look, I've got a feeling Webley's going to be a little bit more cunning off the line at the start of this one, mate, and I don't think he's just going to lie over and let Shane,
Shane,
give it to him like he has. So
Shane's smack talking in the chat box. It's definitely
he is. He is actually. He's been talking up the slowness of the Mustang off the line.
Talking up the slowness.
Yes.
Is that a thing? Oh, it is. It is here tonight. Awesome stuff. Awesome to have all you guys and girls and whoever's watching. We know Stu's watching. We know the Blue Hawk is watching. We saw Isaac actually drop in there as well. Thanks, Isaac. And, whoever might be not, a bit shy and not piping up in the chat box. Thank you all for joining us here. Whether it is live here tonight on the YouTubes or watching later on, we know these guys love to watch these races back and see what else was going on track while they were fighting amongst their own little group. So awesome stuff. Thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in, and please remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Of course, as always, quick look at the calendar because we are off to Imola next week. Big fan. Look, I'm a big fan of Zandvoort actually too, but I just love I just like Imola. It's a pretty looking track. It's nice and flowy. Some interesting, weird corners just to catch everybody out. But awesome stuff. Let me see.
Yeah,
as we got a couple of minutes. Yep.
2 sprint races there next week. Davo, 2 35-minute ones with the compulsory pit stop. Thinking in each of those just to mix it up. And then obviously round 10, mate, we end the series off with Enduro at Silverstone.
Yep.
So, that'll be one to watch as well, actually.
Silverstone,
89
Enduro.
minutes. It's not an hour and a half, gentlemen. Ladies, it is 89 minutes long.
And there's a good reason why it's not 90 minutes and it's 89 minutes, Farmer. Do you know the reason?
Well, people complained an hour and a half was too long, Dave.
That's exactly why. That's exactly why it's 89 minutes. It's because we got complaints that an hour and a half race was too long. So Asrnz said, and very smartly, change that situation. And
we replied to the community, didn't we?
Look, these people listen.
Love their
These
work.
people,
Love their work.
so we do
Behind the scenes.
we do love their
Yeah.
work. And look, and actually, this is a great example of their work, Farmer. This GT series that we are witnessing, race 3, round 8, here at Zandvoort, and this particular circuit is probably not showing, highlighting is the word I'm looking for, how amazing this series. I mean, it's been awesome nonetheless, but look, literally, this whole season has just been up on your feet, sort of, let's watch this shit. It has been going off for the last 7 rounds. It is round 8 here at Zandvoort. Off next week, and this is where it'll come back. Like, mate, you watch these buggers at Imola, it's just going to be back to the usual shenanigans we've been seeing over the last 7 weeks. A little bit of a short field here tonight. I know we know a few people are away. Obviously, real life stuff getting away every now and then. But bit of a short field, but yeah, you watch it next week and Imola, and then, like I said, winding down into the 10th round. It is an enduro at Silverstone, and what better place to have one? Who knows? We could get some crazy UK weather or some shit going on there, but let's just wait and see.
Crazy UK weather.
Who knows? But again, the Asrnz admin guys, the guys that put all this stuff together, they're like literally always thinking out of the box. If you're going to get something a bit whack and weird and just something that'll test the drivers, you're definitely going to catch it at Asrnz without a doubt over any of the other communities. So, as always, super clean racing. We've had a little bit of elbows out stuff tonight, nothing too untoward. But yeah, these guys definitely fighting hard for their positions throughout these 20-minute races. Quick fire stuff, quick fire qualifying. It's only 1 warm-up lap and 1 flyer. Bam, bam, get it right, and then get into a 20-minute race. This is the 3rd race of the evening here. Round out at Zandvoort, Vama. I don't know where. It's Dutch, isn't it? It's bloody.
I think it is.
It's Max's home track.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Dutch, Netherlands, or am I wrong?
Something like that. Yes.
It's somewhere around that area of Europe, mate.
They're either in. I don't know what they wear. Lycra, I think. Oh, wow.
They wear Lycra.
Don't. I'm not a geo guy, right? So I'm not a geography guy. Where's Rusty when you need him? He would be so onto this. He'd know what sort of beer they drink. Yeah.
Zandvoort is in the Netherlands. We've got this. Look, we know our shit.
Thank you, Google.
Yeah, it's on the North Sea coast, North Holland in the Netherlands.
There you go.
25 miles west of Amsterdam. So, if you need any hookups, mate, it's pretty close.
Perfect place for a holiday. Okay, you and me both, Farmer.
Final turn,
we'll
mate.
be over there.
Here we go.
Okay, boys and girls,
Webley.
lining up as usual. Brandon Webley, he will be on his toes. Like you mentioned, Farmer, here for the start of race 3. Been swamped 2 times in a row. And we've been too busy watching what's going on behind him. What the hell is that? That is Jones going into the pit lane for some reason. But we've been watching the cars behind, and Shane's got him both times in or out of 1 here. And so this time we are going to keep an eye on these 2 boys here, Webley. And here it is. Look at this. Look at these 2.
Look at that.
They're on it. Baker and Perkins. Baker, Perkins. Oh, Perko gets way out of it. Look at bloody Brimblecomb's going to want a bite of that slice soon. That is tight. Brimblecombe turns Perko.
Perco's round. Perco's round. Webley prevails out front.
Woo! Woo! Man, that escalated quickly. Probably not from who we thought it would. But anyway, it did escalate a little bit there with a little bit of a tap on the rear quarter from Brindlecombe. On the back quarter of Lee Perkins turning the BMW. But the race continues and we look over the rear wing of Brandon Webley and follow though immediately.
Straight away, Webley with an error. Gifting that position to Shane.
Just runs wide by.
After he'd done all the hard work.
And again, Webley watch Baker attack here. That's Brindlecombe. Baker will play wingman here. He will try and cover Brindlecombe. It looked like he tried to pull him back a little bit there in the chicane just to protect the back of fellow Giga racer in Webley there. Brindlecombe nowhere to go, but Shields back on his tail. Look at him chasing Draft down the start-finish straight, end of the first lap, and it is on. The rivalry's on. A little bit of elbows out stuff going on, but there's nothing wrong with that. Steve Melling up a couple of positions. I think he...
Obviously you're not involved in it, David.
Well, good point. Hey, look, it's okay for me. I'm up here in the bloody air-conditioned comps box.
Yes,
Beer and
beautifully
nuts.
air-conditioned in here, mate. You've got this temperature-controlled environment just beautifully set.
Yeah, everybody asks me, what's the weather like? I go, it's 24, it's dry. I mean, fuck. What's it going to be like tomorrow? 24.
Right. Shane with the lead.
Shane with the lead. No surprises, ladies and gentlemen. And
just looking back through the stats, Dave, and I don't know if we want to mention it or not, but no one's won 3 in a row so far this season.
Out. There you go. And could this be the first night?
I don't know if we want to mention it just yet.
No.
Or maybe we want to jinx them.
He's texting us. Trying to text us.
Start texting Shane.
Yes. So, mention it all you like. Okay. So plenty going on at the pointy end of the field. Cameras on Steve Melling as he chases down Kenny Simpson. Not so speedy from Melling tonight. He showed some really good form over the last couple of weeks. Now, I just saw Brindlecombe with a wheel on the grass coming out of 2 or 3 or whatever, 4 or whatever it is up over the top of the hill there. And I also saw Webley, actually, as he ducked down into that funny little left-hand hairpin there, also get a wheel up on the curb there and unsettle that Mustang. So you can't tell me these guys aren't pushing hard. Wally Baker sitting in the middle there, cool as a cucumber, just going... whatever. He's not even in the championship points, so he's just cruising. He's having a race, looking pretty sharp here, and teammate in front, Brindlecombe behind.
I just wonder whether.
What's that?
There we just see Webley.
That's Webley just pulls over.
I wonder if he's got the wrong set of shoes on that machine there, mate.
I know Webley potentially could have an intermittent hardware issue. So that could quite possibly be a mechanical failure for Webley, which would be very unfortunate. And that car is
some
off.
Sort of failure, mate. It is.
That is off the grid. That is
Just
out.
been loaded into the back of the transporter.
Yeah. So he obviously was able to pull that car up though. So unsure what's going on there. So that car didn't just slide off into the fence.
And it can be something simple as not having force feedback on your wheel or something simple like that.
Sound could go. It could be anything. Could be anything. And it could be pedals. And it could be pedals. You know, like you've just lost all brake and accelerator. He's rolled to a stop there, and out is able to steer it across. But interesting stuff. but not good. I'd be surprised if we see Webley rejoin, although we would still hope so. I think both you and I would agree their Farmer, never back down, never stay down sort of attitude. But the next two closest cars were Neb Shields and Sean Brimblecombe. No surprise there, because they were going at it at the end of the last race. And Steve Melling and Kenny Simpson. So Simpson actually chasing down Enright and Melling in tow in the Mighty Maserati. So definitely one to watch. Actually, they are most definitely the two closest cars on track at the moment. So good little battle going on there. Who is that tucked in behind him? I think that's Rando.
Yeah. Just actually noticing the 227 car of Damien Jones. We saw him whip into the pits on the outlap there.
Well, it was before race start.
The race.
Yeah.
And he is well back on the field. So clearly had to go in to hook up something on the Audi to make it sustain the lead for this race, Davo.
Yeah,
possibly
unusual.
Tyres, possibly fuel.
How often do you see that? Like, seriously.
You don't.
These guys are at the end of the formation lap. We're just about to get green flag, and he pulls off into the pit lane.
He pulls off into pit lane, yeah.
You rarely see it. If not, look, I could probably count on two or three fingers how many times I've seen that, and that was definitely one of those 2 or 3 fingers.
and that's over 10 years, Davo.
Yes.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, really no excuses for that, Jarks.
Very interesting, unusual situation.
Very interesting. All right, go Nev. Hunting down the back of Brimblecombe there.
And doing a solid job. And I am so on the Shieldsy train at the moment. Big fan throughout this series. He has just started well and has just ramped it up every round. Just stepped it up another level, and has really kept the pressure on and made some really good gains throughout the series so far. I'm just looking at freaking Kenny Simpson ranging up. Well, he's ranging up on the back of Enright and doing.
Right, sorry, there's a Mustang battle there.
And these two cars look absolutely stunning, Farmer, together. These two Mustang does not get better than this. But look, these two cars, the Mustangs, the renderings of the Mustangs in ACC are bloody beautiful, and they've nailed it. Cars look fantastic on track. A couple of GT3 Mustangs, what better car to look at? But look, put the appropriate skin on those said Mustangs, and they look even better. And that's what we're watching here. Look at these two guys going at it. Kenny Simpson, Aaron Enright for 5th and 6th respectively. Aaron Enright in 5th. Kenny Simpson in 6th. We've got to get back up to the Shieldsy Brimblecombe battle. So Brimblecombe back down a couple of positions compared to what he's been used to over the last few rounds, or pretty much over the whole beginning of the series, like the series up until now. And nearly in the clutches of Neb Shields. No disrespect to Shieldsy, but Brimblecombe I would expect to have seen a couple of positions up from where we would normally see Shields. And so Shields in a really good position in the race at the moment, and I think Brimblecombe probably back a position or so than what he's used to, Farmer. That's what I'm trying to say, Shieldsy. Love your work, brother.
Yes. He reckons there's something in the Nelson water. Something in the water. And his houseboat actually is in the water, so I'm not sure whether it's the drinking water or the water that he lives
Oh, the
on
water.
that we're actually
Yeah.
referring to here. But
Oh, it's the awesome water. That's the vodka. The awesome water.
the awesome water. But another thing to note, Davo, is that Shieldsy has had an outstanding season, going from strength to strength, and another one of these guys running on the 1980s Logitech G25 wheel, still
go,
mixing it with the boys.
mate.
Holy hell!
You can still win on that stuff. Don't
Imagine
ever.
it.
I mean,
Yeah.
Oh God, look, I am, to be honest, new to the direct drive stuff, and very lucky to have recently been, set up with a nice Mazda wheel,
Yes.
a nice bloody Mazda wheel. But I tell you, I threw my old friggin' T500 Thrustmaster away, cracking the rim, and the last race I ever raced in it, I won. So the old
Beautiful.
tech still bloody works, and it works well. So awesome stuff. But there you go, D25. Back in the GT series stuff.
Look, it's possibly a 29, Davo, but there's not much in it between a 25 and a 29, is there? It's still from the 80s.
Still a bloody, still 90% plastic. You know what I mean?
He's definitely punching above his weight, isn't he? When it comes to mixing it with these boys, and it's great to see. It's great to see anyone out there watching this who thinks they need to be scared to be in the mix with these Asrnz boys. You don't. You literally just need to just search for a bit of talent on the side of the track here and there, and it'll come. It'll come.
Yeah, absolutely. As the race winds down, Farmer, race 3, round 8.
7 to go. Shame with a 3-peat. We're
going to try and put the mocker on him. How could he possibly lose it from here, Farmer? There's no chance. You'd have to do.
You'd have to be an absolute muppet to lose it from here, wouldn't you?
So, let's hope so. So you see Aaron Enright, wide. Look at this 4. Actually, they actually bunched quite tightly together there. Enright, Simpson, Melling, Rando. As I think 3 out of those 4 cars all got the the rear of the right-hand side of the car out on the grass, exiting the final corner. So these guys are still pushing right to the end. 6.5 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. Not far yet.
Not far yet, and good pace from Kenny, mate. Good drive from Ken so far in this race.
Yeah, look,
he looks like he's got the superior sort of handling or tyre on that.
It does, though. The car does.
Mustang, it does, yeah.
Yeah, he looks very comfy where he's sitting. He seems to be able to place the car wherever he wants it, and it's just literally just shadowing Enright at the moment. Oh, we've seen a change of position there. It's Shields, Brimblecombe. We'll get a replay on that. Farmer.
What's in Brimblecombe?
So
Roger that, Davo.
Shieldsy. Oh, Brimblecombe. Oh, just not even a half a lose. It was like literally just a kick in the rear. And Shields passed. That's how close Shields has been. We get the flashing headlights. Brimblecombe now going, hey, that was my position. Come back here.
And I think it carried on, Davo, actually.
Oh, okay. So there might have been a little bit more heat in the battle there.
There was a little bit more heat in the battle there, but Shields has prevailed. He has prevailed.
Luckily we didn't see that. There was no incriminating evidence, but we did see the flashing headlights of Brimblecombe, so Brimblecombe clearly not happy with the situation either way, and given Shieldsy the flash of the lights. Look, to be honest, Brimblecombe, this little slip did allow Shields to be in the position that he was. But nonetheless, we are going to get back to what is probably the best battle on track right now, Farmer, and it is the Enright, Simpson, Melling, and Rando tagging along on the back. man, look at the attitude of these cars as they flip across the top of the hill into this big parabolica. Wow. Cars look fantastic. Good clean stuff from these guys tonight. Oh, as I say that, Kenny very, very wide out of the right hander there. Just cooling the left-hand tyres, I think.
Possibly eating spag bowl as he drives too, Dave.
Well, possibly.
You just never know that.
Yeah.
Ken likes to get in a bit of dinner during the night.
Yeah.
Still manages to mix it with the boys while he's chowing down his dinner.
Breathing in a bowl of spaghetti, yes. Rando on Melling is getting closer. Rando is very quick in the last sector of the circuit for whatever reason, because was way back earlier in the lap, and Melling just looks so much more dominant through sector 1 and 2. Just in the back of there, I think that's Perko, recovering Perko. Now, we did see Perko, I think it might have even been lap 1. Coming out of this left-hander here. Oh, who was that? Oh, that was Green, who he was just starting to range up on the back of, and Greeny just throws himself off. Sacrifices his position to Perko. But, yeah, Perko off in the first lap. In recovery mode, has snuck his way back through the field slowly but surely. He is running out of time. It's under 3 minutes to go. But I'm sure he would like a couple more positions. I doubt whether he will even get Rando. Oh, geez, he might. But who knows? Simpson and Wright. These guys going at it.
Where the battle's at, yeah. And I just had a little quick look up ahead there, and Nev Shields able just to sort of pull a bit of a gap on Brimblecombe there now that he's got past him. He seems like he's got that done now. Brimblecombe not much of a threat behind him. So a good third place on the podium for Nev tonight in the final race at Zandvoort. Zandvoort. Does Kenny have anything? Right? I don't know. I think Ken's just too gentlemanly to go trying anything dumb.
Go full send. Yeah. No, that's it.
Yeah.
No, and I think you called it earlier. The Seekers car definitely looks hooked up. Looks like it's a pacier car at the hands of Simpson tonight here at Zandvoort. But, you know, if Enright doesn't make any mistakes, Kenny will not send it. So I just can't see that position changing. But both of them on the pace, like, no disrespect to Aaron, because he is on point. Absolutely, else he wouldn't be there. And if he is holding Kenny up, it is only marginally, I would suspect. Oh, as we see Kenny again run very wide, is he going to be able to pull that back together? Oh, whoa. Wow, let's just get over the rear wing. Look at that. Oh, Enright takes such a tidy line, but a little bit slower, and Kenny just had to look like a little bit of evasive action, just let the car run a little bit wide there, and it had him out on the friggin' grass. It was scary. Frontido on the final lap as we speak, but it is still all going on in this little mid-pack battle here. Melling with a mistake. Rando round the outside. Can he make it stick? Melling is going to be slightly offline or slow. And look at Perko now. He's got one more lap. Oh. He got one of those guys.
Oh. One of those guys, and I'm just trying to get just on what's happened here, but Baker has dropped out. 15 P2 to Nev Shields. Oh,
Baker's dropped. Now, really early in the broadcast, or actually it might have been pre-broadcast, I think, when they were in pre-race practice, Baker's ping did look a little sketchy on my end, so I'm just wondering whether he is... Yeah, no, I'm picking that up, Stu. We're just picking it up now, brother. No joke.
Yes, no joke. Where is Wally? We don't know. We are looking for him.
So I just wonder whether he has had a major internet. It's usually Davo having the major internet failure, shutting down MatchFit stream. But tonight we are running hot with our brand new, awesome Aussie internet. Shane Fronado across the line. Farmer with a big flick spin. Awesome stuff. Guess what that means, Farmer? You know what that means.
Let's not go there. Go Nev
No,
for P2.
okay, so Nev for P2. Across the line. Congratulations. Sean Bibblecombe, P3. There's the podium. We don't need to talk to anybody tonight, do we?
Wow.
Aaron Enright. And look at this lot.
Maybe one guy.
Dodging and weaving. Kenny Simpson, Steve Milling, Rando and Perko pulling it up in the pit lane there. Danny Green in ninth. Lily Glass rounding out her lap in what I think the only KTM in the field too, mind you. There is a couple of peeps racing the KTMs. One of them, Lily Glass. The other might be Geordie Moss, I think. But
KTM, yes.
Anyway. Mr. Grimmer in the Datsun, rounding the final sector of the lap there, Farmer. What an amazing night it has been here for round 8 at Zandvoort.
Right, yeah, good exciting stuff there.
Plenty going on.
Plenty going on. Not sure what happened to Webley there or to Wally.
Wally Baker, yep. I think that was the only two that we saw with outages there. So we will try and get to the bottom of that, ladies and gentlemen. But right now, what we are going to do... Now, it's a bit funny with these triple bloody... because we're not crunching numbers here in the background. So we just sort of pick out the random drivers. I mean, there's going to be one standout at least here, isn't there, tonight, Farmer? But I'm going to let you choose. Who do you want to talk to? And we've got to make it quick because the boys might just run away.
Get the one guy in there.
Brandon's there. Brandon.
Okay. Do you want to have a yarn with Brandon? I mean, we need to get in. Obviously, you know who we need to talk to.
I
later,
know.
But...
It can wait. Quickly,
okay,
Brandon Webley.
We'll just quickly grab Brandon Webley into the booth. Have you got comms on us there, bud?
Oh yeah, hey man, how you going?
Oh, hey buddy. Look, oh mate, we were on your side tonight. We were really sort of hoping that you had something for Shane in that third race, but we just saw you pull over there.
Casually.
Put the car in the transporter, casually, just helmet off, having a sip on your beer. What was the go there, mate? What happened?
Oh, I put on used. I accidentally went out on the wrong tires, and then I was just completely just sliding everywhere, and then so I just gave up because it was pointless really to carry on. So
it's going to be a hell of a scene.
So yeah, unlucky. I always make mistakes like that. It's because you'd think it would automatically put you on the best set, but apparently not. So unlucky.
That just makes too much sense, Brandon.
Well, the game is supposed to. The game is supposed to do that, Davo.
Wow. Okay.
I know. Yeah.
What would I know?
You would hope it was supposed to, but it always catches me out. So.
Yeah, and you got such a great start too. We were really sort of looking to see whether you could hold Shane behind you for that third one. So that was really unlucky, mate.
It's kind of a skill issue as well. I really choked the first two race starts as well. So
yeah,
we'll
you say that, but Shane's tactics were very marginal and to be looked at. So don't beat yourself up on that just too much. So.
I was sort of I didn't really get the best start.
I'm not implying anything, but Shane did a very cunning job of getting the jump on you in both those races. So not necessarily your fault.
No,
that's
definitely
unlucky,
not.
mate.
No, it is
Very
unlucky.
unlucky.
It is unlucky. And Farmer and both I and Farmer did try and put the commentator's curse on Shane while he was racing around in front of you there, but it didn't work tonight. It nearly worked, but it didn't work, Brandon. But, we can only put the curse on Shane. We can't help your bloody shit tyre choices.
Yeah, I definitely had I had some skill issues tonight. It's not my best ever performance, but oh well.
All good, Brandon.
Well done, mate. Thanks for the chat.
Thanks for the chat. We needed to get to the bottom of that. Thanks, Brandon Webley. Webley, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks, mate. But clearly, there is one man that we need to talk to tonight. If he hasn't run away, and I doubt he would have.
Man, he knows he needs to hang around.
Of course he does. He's well versed. He's well versed in this stuff.
He is well versed, and he will be up there, probably banging on to his mates at the moment. But Shane,
how fucking good was that?
Do you have us on comms there, Slambo?
Hey, fellas. Jeez.
Oh,
what
mate.
Shane.
Mate. It comes with,
I'll let Farmer.
Admiration.
I'm going to let Farmer go.
And I've got admiration and disappointment in announcing that, you have managed to succeed, Shane. And you know what you've succeeded in tonight.
Yeah, so the first triple, was it?
Oh, triple. He knows. Yeah, he knows, David. He knows.
Yes.
The Triple Crown.
The triple.
You've managed to win the first 3 races in a row throughout the series. So congratulations, mate. We have to say it.
Cheers, guys. Yeah, it was it was good fun. I was winding Webley up because he let me go around the outside again, mate, and then he got a better start, and then he I think he put the wrong tyres on. So yeah, I wasn't expecting him to be sliding around in front of me and passing back, but I'll take it.
Yeah, and we've just had a word with Brendan. He did rely on the game to pick his tyres for him, which didn't work. But yeah, some great starts from you, mate, in the first 2 races from the outside row there.
Yeah, just
tactical, cunning. Any sort of input on how you managed to pull those off, mate?
I think there were
raised eyebrows. There were raised eyebrows on the pit wall. That was all. Just saying.
I think Farmer was even peeking out the window here a little bit, going, "How the fucking hell did he do?"
Yeah. I just got a good start, and then just sent it around the outside. He was nice to me. Like he was racing really well, so he didn't hit me at all. Yeah. Shout out.
So what are you saying? You didn't contest it, pretty much.
I think he could have.
He could have made it harder. He could have made it harder.
Yeah. Controversial team orders going on in the background.
Well, I thought I was calling no team orders all night, but clearly now.
No, there's no team orders. No, we race. No, we race for the wins.
Oh yeah, it looked like it in both the first races, mate. And it was unfortunate to see Brandon having to pull it up there in race 3. But yeah, awesome effort tonight. Zandvoort, are you a fan of it? You seem to race it pretty well tonight with, well, maybe not too much competition, but, are you a fan of Zandvoort anyway?
I think with this car and this track, it just feels like it's on rails. The first race, my tyre pressure's a little off, so the second and third, it was just on rails. You basically can just throw it into the corners. It suits my driving style a bit, so it's an easy track to race. So I feel you can't really make too many mistakes. I like it.
Yeah. Awesome.
Mate. Well done. Congratulations. The tiara will be heading your way.
Looking forward to it.
So I thought there was extra prizes for winning the triple. All 3 of them.
It's not much, Dave. We've been talking it up, but it's just a $2 tiara.
It's a $2 tiara from the cheapie shop.
But look, it's had a strong hold. It's in Australia. Josh Vedeker has it at the moment. It's in Toowoomba. and it has been there for
It's travelled around the world.
a number of years
Shane.
since anyone managed to actually, have another shot at it. So it's been a while, Shane. It's been a while, and it's a privilege to have it come back to New Zealand, to be honest.
Yeah, man, stoked.
Treasure it, mate.
You will need to take care of it. It will be handed on at some stage when you're old and grey, Shane. So, and somebody else wins it. But look,
well done, buddy.
Awesome stuff, mate. All jokes aside, awesome racing tonight. That keeps you well up the pointy end of the points race. So I'm sure we will be looking forward to seeing you again next week. So Imola, so we're just talking Zandvoort. You're saying the car was very good there. So thoughts on Imola? We're going to Imola next week.
I think you'll find the GT2s will be up
back.
there because
they'll be back again. Yeah,
they can fly over those chicanes. So
yep.
They'll be good next week.
Yep.
But I think
Brimblecomb's going to be in the mix next week.
Yeah.
Is that what we're predicting?
I think so. Yep.
And
definitely.
possibly Jarks.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Only
2 to go, mate. Only 2 to go for this series, and you've got a bit of a stronghold on it. So keep doing what you're doing.
Just need to stay up there, not make mistakes.
Yep.
Helps
Awesome.
that Mav's in Hawaii, so that helps.
Yes, he was sitting back there with his freaking. What's the drink with the umbrella in it? Pina colada on the beach, chatting with us in the chat box earlier. I could just see him
Awesome.
sand all over his fucking phone. But awesome stuff. Look forward to see you again next week. Hopefully here again in the comms box at the end of the night. Shane at Imola. Awesome stuff tonight. Awesome to watch, and good to see you back up here. See you next week.
Cheers, guys.
Awesome
Hopefully.
stuff.
Catch you later.
Shane Frodo, ladies and gentlemen. Again, Farmer. Just sometimes, like this racing with this GT series, we do not know where it's going to land sometimes, and we've seen it particularly. We obviously seen it in just the early stages of the series as the guys found their feet, round 1, 2, and 3. But then as they started to find their groove, we just saw it ramp up, through 4, 5, 6, 7, and now here we are at round 8 at Zandvoort, and definitely a big change. And Shane Faraday there taking out all 3 races tonight, and it's something you do not see very often at all. Farmer, awesome night tonight.
Yeah, no, thanks, Davo. Thank you, viewers, for tuning in. Thanks for having me, mate. Obviously, J-Man will be back in the seat next week for the remaining 2 rounds.
Oh, if you can remember his way back here, I don't know.
I will be at work. I will be at work, so I won't be participating on the track either. But go well, and all the best, mate. And it's been a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Oh, mate, always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Definitely looking forward to next week, and looking forward to next time you're on the comms box. If you're not in the car, mate, you're always welcome up here. You've got the swipe card. You know where the beer is. Just make yourself at home. And we're just going to wrap it, guys. I think we've had a good night. See you all next week at Imola. Thank you, Race Command. Thank you, MATCHFIT Entertainment. Thank you, Asrnz, for putting on a great show again here on a Thursday night. We will see you all again next week at Imola. Stay tuned. Discords, links. Click on MATCHFIT socials. Click on Asrnz socials, and we'll see you all next week. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.